Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
To throw here on 1st down. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Cincinnati.
They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working now from the gun. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Pass it in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals picked up the fumble and ran it home. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? You play QB sneaking. Look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular. Many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Okay,
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. Ready.
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Oh, the is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, a get to Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's got it, complete to Downs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
An 8-yard pickup.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Brown on the inside give. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hit! Gravity lying. Ready,
A carry back. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Catch made over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going now on first down. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Ready?
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Throwing from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Back to the air following that pick six. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now in midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. Looking in the air here. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
11 yards on the
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
One last play before the break.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Get up. Get up.
Throwing now off the play action. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. He has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Steady.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
There's no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Bronco 80.
Third down from the gun. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. The 27-yard look here. Loop knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Now looking to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He'll get it at the 9. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Brooks. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire defense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Hey, that's your man.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
50, 60. Now that. Bronco.
On a draw, this is Brooks. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. But anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Go! Ready?
He isn't holding up. There they're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the gun on third down. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Motioning the tight end left. Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Here's Brown again. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. The tight end going in motion right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I gotta be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
60 Eagles.
Here's a give to Martinez. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one?
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Baltimore.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trailing by 11. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Mustang 19.
Here he is to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. And now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.